Very good evening to class 11 boys. I hope you all are well, safe and secure. Now today we will do the concept of cash discount and trade discount and the general entries regarding the same, as well as we will do the adjustment regarding closing entries, or we call it adjusting entries. Now I hope this term cash discount, trade discount is already clear to you because we already revised it, we already did it in my previous lecture when we studied about the different accounting terms. Okay, in where we have done different types of assets, liabilities. In that particular chapter, we have done the concept of cash discount and trade discount. Now, here I'll give you the brief introduction of cash discount, trade discount. Understand term. Now, what is cash discount or trade discount? Now, trade discount never be shown in the books of account. ट्रेड डिस्काउंट को हम बुक्स में शो नहीं करते. द रीजन बिहाइंड दिस थिंग इज बिकॉज ट्रेड डिस्काउंट इज गिवन एट द टाइम, ठीक है, व्हेन वी डील समथिंग, जब हम गुड्स को परचेज करते हैं या खरीदते हैं, एट द टाइम वी बार्गेन. एंड कैश डिस्काउंट इज गिवन एट द टाइम व्हेन वी पे द मनी, जब हम पैसा पे करते हैं. तो दिस इज अ इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट. तो अंडरस्टैंड टर्म व्हाट इज कैश डिस्काउंट, ट्रेड डिस्काउंट. अंडरस्टैंड दिस टर्म ट्रेड डिस्काउंट never be shown in the books. इसको बुक में शो नहीं किया था. Never shown in the books. Now for example, I'll give you example here. Goods purchase on cash from Ram. You purchase goods from Ram on cash. Is that clear? Name is there as well as cash word is there. It means you purchase goods on cash from Ram. आपने राम से goods purchase किया cash में. Your goods cost is 50,000 rupees, in which he allowed 20% trade discount. 20% trade discount. It means that, saying he paid a 20% cash discount. उसने यहाँ पर कहा है he allowed 20% ट्रेड डिस्काउंट. उसने 20% ट्रेड डिस्काउंट दिया है. ओके, मीन्स यू बार्गेन. जैसे यार आई एम परचेजिंग गुड्स विच इज कॉस्ट टू बी 50,000 रुपीज, हाउ मच डिस्काउंट यू कैन गिव? He say if you purchase goods of 50,000 rupees, I give you a discount of 20,000 rupees as a trade discount, not a cash discount. Cash discount कब दिया था? जब हम पैसा पे करते हैं. Now here the entry will be when you purchase goods, you all know that entry will be purchase account debit to cash account. The amount will come over here is 40,000. Now how will it come 40,000? Now 20% trade discount. आपको कितना डिस्काउंट मिला? 20% trade discount. तो 50,000 का 20% it's 10,000. तो आपको डिस्काउंट कितना मिला? We get a discount of rupees 10,000, but in the books we will show that goods cost is 40,000, not 50,000. It means that trade discount is never be shown in the book. Only the cash discount in terms of discount allowed or in terms of discount received. When we pay the money, we get discount. When we receive the money, we pay discount. Understand this important word. जब हम किसी को पैसा पे करते हैं, हमें डिस्काउंट मिलता है बिकॉज वी हैव टू पे लेस. वी बार्गेन फॉर दिस थिंग. यार राइट नाउ आई हैव दिस अमाउंट ऑफ मनी, या इफ यू गिव मी 2, आई कैन परचेज 2 व्हिच कॉस्ट मी 1,000 रुपीज ईच. जैसे हम 1,500 देंगे, तो व्हेन वी पे द मनी वी गेट अ डिस्काउंट. सिमिलरली, ठीक है, व्हेन वी पे द मनी वी गेट अ डिस्काउंट. सिमिलरली व्हेन वी रिसीव द कैश वी पे द डिस्काउंट और वी गिव द डिस्काउंट. तो डिस्काउंट कैन बी अंडरस्टैंड डिस्काउंट अलाउड और डिस्काउंट रिसीव. It's applicable when we pay or receive cash, but trade discount never be shown in the books. Trade discount is a result of bargain. It's a result of when we deal something. जब हम कुछ goods पहले purchase करना चाहते हैं, हम invoice में mention करते हैं भाई how much discount you can provide, how much trade discount you can provide. So trade discount is never be shown in the books. Is that clear? I hope this part is clear. Now move further. We take the missed question regarding cash discount and trade discount. So note down the first part, the concept of trade discount and cash discount, under which case 1. We take the case 1 here. Now listen to case 1. They say that purchase goods क्वेश्चन इज परचेज, प्लीज नोट द क्वेश्चन, मेरे 7 क्वेश्चन नोट करिए सो दैट यू कैन एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड इट. परचेज गुड्स एट अ लिस्ट प्राइस, at a list price, you purchase goods at a list price of rupees 25,000, of rupees 25,000, purchase goods at a list price of rupees 25,000 from Ram. You purchase goods which cost rupees 25,000 from Ram. No cash word is here, it means it's a credit entry. Is that clear? Because no cash word is given over here, it means it's a cash entry. So you purchase goods at a list price of 25,000 from Ram, less, it mentioned here, less 20% trade discount, 20% trade discount, okay, and 2% cash discount, and 2% cash discount, and 2% cash discount, and if one more thing is, and 2% cash discount, and you pay the amount, and amount paid by check immediately. I hope this part is clear. You understand the question? Purchase goods at a list price of rupees 25,000 from Ram, less 20% trade discount and 2% cash discount, and amount paid by check immediately. What is the amount is here? You paid by check immediately. How you generalize this transaction? इसको हम generalize कैसे करेंगे? For the same, you all know how to make the format of journal entry. It's when you make the format of journal entry, first is date, we write particular. Here we mention, I told you ledger folio, which represent by L and F. Here mentioned debit side is credit side. Here mentioned date, particular, ledger folio, debit and credit side. Now हम journal entry कैसे करेंगे? How we generalize this thing? तो understand first is trade discount. हमेशा हम पहले क्या माइनस करेंगे? Trade discount. Is that clear? First thing we need to mark, because trade discount never be shown in the books. Trade discount कभी बुक पे शो नहीं होता है. तो first thing we applicable is we deduct trade discount first. Is that clear? Now tell me, I need to rub the question first. I hope the question is clear. You all note it down. Okay. Now do the part. How we solve the question? Question says they purchase goods at the list price of rupees 25,000 from Ram, less 20% trade discount. Now goods cost is 25,000. What is the 20% of 25,000? As a trade discount, we need to deduct it. It's 5,000. If you take 25%, 20% of 25,000 is 5,000. Now it means the good cost is 20,000. Now goods cost is 20,000. आपने कितने गुड परचेस किए? आपने 20,000 गुड परचेस किए. बिकॉज आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू, ट्रेड डिस्काउंट नेवर बी शोन इन द बुक्स. ट्रेड डिस्काउंट को बुक्स में कोई जगह नहीं मिलती. इज दैट क्लियर? नाउ 20,000, this 20,000 you paid in cash. How much you pay in cash? At less 2% trade discount. हमने जो पैसा पे करना है, बिकॉज वी परचेज गुड, हमने गुड्स परचेज किया है, वी परचेज गुड्स एंड द अमाउंट वी पेड इन cash or through check. So what is that? Next, find what is the cash discount you provide. Cash discount कितना दिया हमने? It's 2%. तो 20,000 का 2% is coming 400. The 400 discount you provide. Is that clear? The first thing understand question, you purchase goods from Ram. हमने राम से goods purchase किए and we pay the money on cash or through check. The first thing is we write debit what comes in. हम पे क्या आया? Purchase account debit. We getting goods. Whenever we purchase goods, I already told you, we call it purchase. जब भी हम goods बेचते हैं, we call it sales. तो we sold goods. We write purchase account debit. हमने goods purchase किया, तो purchase कितने goods purchase किए? It's not 25,000, it's 20,000. Because trade discount को हम show नहीं करते, we already deducted. We purchase goods 20,000. Is it clear? How much we paid? We paid टू चेक तो वी राइट बैंक, टू बैंक अकाउंट हमसे क्रेडिट वर्ड गोज आउट, तो बिकॉज वी आर नॉट गेटिंग, ठीक है, वी आर गिविंग अ चेक, तो हु इज द गिवर नाउ, हमारे बिहाफ पे कौन देगा, हु इज द गिवर, बैंक, तो वी राइट टू बैंक अकाउंट एंड वी आर गेटिंग डिस्काउंट, we are getting, because we are paying 400 rupees less. When we pay 400 rupees less, it's an income for us. So which rule we follow? Check nominal, debit all expenses and losses, credit all gains and income. तो हमारे फायदा, because we are getting 400 rupee discount, we write discount receive account to discount received account. How much discount you receive? 400. So how much you are paying? 19,600. This is the entry take place. So purchase account debit to bank to discount receive. I hope it's clear. सब बच्चों को समझ में आ गया? How we do it? Being good purchase on cash at discount of 2%. You cannot mention trade discount in the books. Being good purchase on cash at discount of 2%. It's a narration. This thing is clear. Move to next part. इसी क्वेश्चन को हम लेते हैं जो आपने क्वेश्चन नोट किया. The only difference is you pay 40% by check immediately. Question is same. Question is all same, but you pay 40% by check immediately. Means you didn't pay the whole amount. You pay 40%. The question is again. You purchase goods. Purchase goods less price of rupees 25,000. You purchase goods at the less price of rupees 25,000 from Ram. From Ram. आपने राम से गुड परचेस किए. क्वेश्चन इज सेम. फ्रॉम राम less 20% trade discount. It mentioned here less 20% trade discount, less 20% trade discount and 2% cash discount and 2% cash discount, 2% cash discount. But question is paid 40%, paid 40% by check immediately. Means here you could not pay the full amount of money. You pay only 40%. या आपने पूरा पेमेंट नहीं किया है, आपने कितना पेमेंट किया? 40%. That's the question same. Only difference is you pay 40%. In the previous question we say we pay the balance amount at a discount of 2%. But here we say we pay 40% by check immediately. So means note important part is here. We cannot pay the full amount. How we do the question? So I need to rub this first so that we cannot get any hint on this part. Now, understand the first thing is you need to understand how much we purchase goods cost to be 25,000. हमने जो goods, this is a working note, आप समझिए बात को. 25,000 we purchase, less 20% discount is 5,000. This one is called, we write TD, trade discount. Now goods cost is 20,000. I hope this part is clear. Trade discount never shown in the books. So we write 20,000. Now here they say we 40% we pay by cash. हमने 40% cash में pay कर दिया है. तो what is the 40%? 20,000 का 40% is 40%. It's how much? 20,000 का 40% we pay in cash. It's 8,000. It's 8,000. I hope you understand. The 40% of that 8,000. तो अभी हमें कितना पैसा पे करना बाकी है? 12,000. Means out of 20,000 we pay 40,000 by check. तो अभी कितना पे करना बाकी है? 60%. So it means 12,000 हमें पे करना बाकी है. Now they say we discount of 2% we pay. जो हमने इसको पे किया, ठीक है, तो राम gives us 2% कैश डिस्काउंट. राम ने बोला ठीक है वी अलाउ यू 2% कम पे करिए. नाउ 2% किसका होगा? इट्स नॉट फॉर 20,000. नो, जितना हम पे कर रहे हैं, द अमाउंट वी आर पेइंग टू राम. अगर ऐसे होता तो फिर ये राम के लिए नुकसान है. वी आर पेइंग ओनली 8,000 and he give us a discount on 20,000 rupees. No, the cash discount is payable, ठीक है, when we pay cash. हम कितना कैश पे कर रहे हैं? We are paying cash of rupees 8,000. हम कैश जो पे कर रहे हैं वो पे करें 8,000 का, तो we getting a discount of 2% on 8,000, which is 160 rupees. So discount, the cash discount is 2%, which is 160. I hope this part is clear. Note down, understand term. तो market is A. हम इसको मार्क करते हैं समझने के लिए A. How the A comes? Is it clear? Market 20,000 is A. Okay, 8,000 is B. 160 is C. 12,000 is D. Okay, so that we can able to understand what's going on. So how much we have to pay? It means we have to pay 7,840. That's a mark E. So what is A? जो डिस्काउंट माइनस होने के बाद आया is coming 20,000. What is B? How much we have to pay? 20,000 का 40% we pay in cash. So what is the 40% of 20,000? Is 8,000. Okay, the amount we pay. हमने 20,000 में से 8,000 हमने कैश में पे कर दिया. How much we need to pay? कितना पे करना बाकी है? That's 12,000. Is that clear? Market D. C is discount. The amount we are paying. उसने हमें 2% डिस्काउंट दिया राम ने. Okay, the 2% of 8,000 is 160. So how much we are paying? We are paying 7,840. Now how we pass the entry? Now note down the concept. I hope the concept is clear. So entry is first thing. Debit, what comes in? What we are getting? We are getting purchase. So we write purchase account debit. First thing is clear. So we purchase. The purchase is 20,000, not 25, because told you trade discount never shown in the books. So we write purchase is 20,000. Next part is how much cash we pay. We write to cash. How much cash we pay? B part. We pay cash. You say, sir, 8,000. No, we didn't pay 8. We pay 7,840. How much we are paying? We pay 7,840. How much discount we get? We write discount receive. To discount receive account. How much discount we receive? We receive a discount of 160. But still, we need to pay something. अभी हमारी liability बढ़ रखी है. हमने पूरा पैसा पे नहीं किया है. How much money we need to pay? हमने अभी कितना पैसा पे करना बाकी है राम को? तो we write to Ram account. It's 12,000. देखिए मैच कर दिए. If you add them, it's coming 20,000. Both debit and credit side is equal. Now understand term purchase. Purchase is a real account because we are purchasing. Okay, so debit what comes in? Regarding purchase, हमारे पास goods आ रहे हैं तो we write purchase account debit. What we going on? हमसे क्या जा रहा है? Cash जा रहा है. How much discount we are receiving? Nominal account. Credit all the gains and income. How much income we are receiving? 160 rupees is an income for us. Now still how much we have to pay to Ram? Ram को अभी कितना पे करना बाकी है? Because we cannot pay full. हमें कुछ पैसा पे करना बाकी है. How much? 12,000. तो राम हमारी liability है. Until unless we cannot pay him full, it's a liability. And all liabilities when it increases, it's credited. So here we put Ram on credit side. Why? Because it's a liability. हमने इसको पूरा पैसा पे नहीं किया. We have to pay the amount. So it's a liability. So all liabilities are credited. I hope this part is clear. Please note down. I hope you're able to understand it. Okay, perfect. Now next we move further. I hope this particular part is. Now we do the sales part also. For this I need to rub it. Now this is regarding purchase. Now we're doing regarding sales. Same concept, trade discount. Sold goods to Mohan. Second part of today. Sold goods to Mohan. We sold goods to Mohan. Clear? इससे पहले हमने purchase किया था. Now this is part is sold goods to Mohan for rupees 10,000. We write for rupees 10,000. हमने मोहन को गुड बेचा है for rupees 10,000. Allowing him cash discount of 10%. Allowing him cash discount of allowing him cash discount of 5%. Okay, sold goods to Mohan 10,000, allowing him cash discount of not 5%, sorry, it's 10%. Allowing him cash discount of 10% and trade discount of 5%. And trade discount of 5%. Of 5%. I hope this part is clear. Trade discount of 5%. He paid 1/4 the amount at the cash at the time of purchase. Okay, or at the time of sale, because we are selling goods. We write Mohan paid 1/4 of the amount, 1/4 of the amount immediately. Now this part is clear. Now we sold goods to Mohan, which worth rupees 10,000 rupees, allowing a cash discount of 10%. We say, we can give you cash discount 10% if you pay in cash, and trade discount of 5%. Okay, Mohan paid only 1/4 the amount. Okay, not the full amount. Mohan paid only 1/4 of the amount in cash. Is that clear? Now how we'll solve it? First is we need to find the trade discount, not the cash discount. First, what we need to find? Trade discount, because trade discount never shown in the books. तो हमें पहले trade discount को minus करना पड़ेगा. So how much trade discount is there? The cost is 10,000. First is we making working note 10,000 and what is that? Trade discount 5%. It's 500. अब goods कितने के बचे? It means we sold the goods which cost rupees 9,500. Is that part is clear? Now he paid 1/4 of the 9,500 in cash. भाई इसने 94,500 का 1/4 कैश में पे किया है. तो what is the 1/4 of 9,500? Of 1/4 he paid in cash. Is it clear? It means he paid us. If you find out 9,500 divided by 4 is coming 2375. He paid in cash. 2375 he paid in cash. तो 9,500 का 1/4 he paid us. तो कितना पे नहीं किया है? तो 9,500 minus 2375 he didn't pay to us is coming 7125. ये हमें उससे लेना है, अभी वसूलना है. He pay only 2375. Now we giving a cash discount 10%. हमने अभी कैश उसको बोला है, हमने प्रॉमिस किया था we will give you cash discount of 10%. हम आपको 10% कैश डिस्काउंट देंगे. आप जितना हमें कैश पे करोगे हम उतना आपको कैश डिस्काउंट देंगे. तो वी आर गिविंग कैश डिस्काउंट ऑफ 10%. तो बोलिए 10% ऑफ जितना वो पे कर रहा है. 10% of 2375 is coming 237.5. I hope. So 2375 minus 237.5. So it means he's paying us 2137.5. He's paying us 2137.5 in cash. In cash. I hope this part is the important part clear. And this he not paid to us. I repeat again. 10,000 के हमने इसको गुड बेचे. We giving him trade discount of how much? We are paying giving him trade discount of 5%. It means he has to pay us 9,500. Out of 9,500 he pay 1/4 in cash. So 1/4 of 9,500 is 2,375. Okay, it means the balance amount he didn't pay to us. The balance amount is 7,125. अभी हमें उससे लेना है. And we promise him we can give you 10% cash discount. The amount you pay, we will give you 10% cash discount on that. So 10% of 2,375 is 237.5. So means he paid us only 2,137.5. Is that clear? Please note down this working note. Then we make the journal entry. Please note down. साथ में नोट करिए तभी आपको समझ में आएगा. Note down particularly. Mark it. This part is A. This part is B. This part is discount. This part is B. This part is C. And this part is D. Mark it so that you can able to understand it. When we pass an entry, I am passing here only so that you can able to understand. Not in a particular format. Understand it. First thing is debit. What comes in when we sold goods on cash? Will we get cash account debit? How much cash we are receiving? Look C part. How much cash we are receiving? We are receiving cash or rupees 2,137.5. C part. I hope clear. We are receiving a cash or rupees 213. Now how much discount we provide is an expense for us. तो discount we write allowed account debit. We write discount allowed account debit. How much discount you provide? B part is 237.5. I need to rub this. Okay, discount allowed 237. Now अभी हमें मोहन से कितना पैसा रिसीव करना है? Mohan account, because Mohan is an asset for us and all assets are debited. Mohan account debit. Part D 7125. We have to receive from Mohan. Mohan से receive करना है. How much? 7125 अभी हमें receive करना है. Two sales. हमने क्या किया था? Sales की थी. We write two sales account. How much sales we done? 9500. Now check whether debit side and credit side is matching or not. Check it out. So we write cash account debit, discount allowed account debit, Mohan account debit, two sales account. We sold the goods. हमने जो goods बेचे हैं, we sold goods of rupees. हमने जो goods sold rupees 9500. Okay, how much cash we receive? We receive a cash of rupees 2137.5. How much discount we provide? Discount we provide 237.5. How much we have to receive for Mohan? Still we have to receive for Mohan 7125. So how we do applicable in rules? Debit what comes in? What we are getting? Cash. Discount we are providing is an expense for us, and all expenses are rule nominal. All expenses debited. Then we write Mohan. We have to receive from Mohan. So Mohan is not a here. Mohan is not a receiver. Mohan is a debtor because we have to receive money from Mohan. अभी मोहन से मैं और पैसा रिसीव करना है, तो मोहन इज अ डेटर एंड डेटर इज अ एसेट. Whenever asset increases, always debited. और credit what goes out? हमने क्या किया है? Good बेचे, हमसे goods गए. Whenever we sold goods, we write to sales account. I hope this is clear. Whenever we purchase goods, we write purchase. Whenever we sold goods, we write sales. This part is clear. This how the entry take place. Please note down. Is it clear now? Okay. Next we move further. Again, one more part of revision in that. We already done loss of goods by fire. Loss of goods by fire. हम कर चुके हैं इसको, लेकिन हम एक बार रिवाइज कर रहे हैं so that you can able to understand. Now loss of goods of fire. If you lose your goods, अगर कुछ goods हैं, आपके पास कुछ goods पड़े हैं, कुछ भी goods पड़े हैं, इसमें आग लग जाए, अगर goods में आग लग जाए, we call it loss of goods by fire. हमारे goods में आग लग गई है, we remind it loss of goods by fire. Okay, तो हमने अपने goods lose कर दिए हैं, हमारे लिए नुकसान है, तो whenever we lose, तो we write लॉस ऑफ गुड्स बाय फायर अकाउंट डेबिट. और हम पे क्या कम हो गया? जो गुड्स थे, जो हमने आगे बेचने के लिए रखे थे, जो स्टॉक हमने रखा था, वो खराब हो गया, वो नुकसान हो गया हमें. तो व्हेन वी से लॉस ऑफ गुड्स बाय फायर, तो वी राइट टू परचेज. हमारे पास क्या कम हो गया? परचेज कम हो गया. बट एट द सेम टाइम दिस इज लाइक, प्लीज नोट डाउन क्वेश्चन. गुड्स कॉस्टिंग रुपीज 10,000, गुड्स कॉस्टिंग रुपीज, goods costing rupees 10,000, goods costing rupees 10,000 were destroyed by fire, destroyed by goods हमारे पास cost थी 10,000 rupees की, were destroyed by fire, and the insurance company accepted 60% claim only, and insurance company, they never accept 100% claim. In this case, insurance company accepted 60% claim. Means they are ready to pay only 60%, not full 100%. You need to generalize. How we generalize the entry? Okay, here we are getting, because we are not passing the entry goods destroyed by fire. Here we are passing the entry goods costing rupees 10,000 were destroyed by fire, and the insurance company accepted 60% claim. The insurance company is giving 60% claim only. उन्हें promise किया है कि they will give us the 60% claim only. So how we generalize it? Note down, here we write the name insurance company account debit because the asset for us, because they will provide us money. Insurance company account debit. So why we debit it? Because they are our debtor now, because they promise us to pay 60%. Now we are not getting full. Insurance company account debit to purchase, we simply write purchase. तो कहाँ पर गलती है? Because we lose the goods. Purchase हमारी कम हो रही है 10,000 rupees. The purchase is decreasing by. Whenever purchase decreases, it always credited. हमने rule पढ़ा है. मैंने आपको rules लिखा है. Please check the rule first. Whenever purchase increases, it will be debited. Whenever purchase decreases, it will be credited. तो here purchase is decreased by 10,000 rupees. जो purchase है वो कम हो रही है 10,000 rupees से. But insurance company is giving 60%, means 6,000. तो इस केस में हमारा डेबिट क्रेडिट से मैच नहीं कर रहा है. तो we miss something. हमने कुछ मिस किया है. क्या मिस किया है? Because loss. हमें लॉस हो रहा है. हमारे गुड्स डिस्ट्रॉय हैं. We lose the goods. Cost rupees 10,000, but insurance company is giving us only rupees 6,000. Is that clear? So mean loss will be 4,000 here. So we write profit and loss account. We write profit and loss account debit. Now I told you profit and loss एक ही account होता है. Write profit and loss account debit. Whenever PL account debited, it's a loss. Loss will be 4,000. That's how we match. So insurance company account debit, profit and loss account debit, 4,000 to purchase account, being goods destroyed by fire and the insurance company pay only 60%. The narration is being goods destroyed by fire, being good destroyed by fire and the insurance company paid only 60%. Here in this case, the insurance company promised us to pay only 60%, not 100%. ये लगता है zero debt नहीं है. Is it clear now? Okay. I hope this entry is clear. Now move further. The important portion is here. Okay. Now sometimes you know that when you purchase machinery or when you purchase a furniture also, whenever you construct building, you say the construction is an expense. आपने machinery purchase की. Okay. Now there are lot many machine here. You know that in machinery we require installation. हमें मशीनरी को इंस्टॉल करना पड़ता है भाई. इसमें डिफरेंट पार्ट्स हैं. बिना इसके इंस्टॉलेशन के दिस मशीनरी नेवर वर्क. जो बड़ी बड़ी जो पैकेजिंग मशीन होती है वी नीड टू इंस्टॉल इट. ओके, वी नीड उसके इंस्टॉलेशन में खर्चा आता है. इज इट क्लियर? वी नीड टू इंस्टॉलेशन. उस इंस्टॉलेशन में खर्चा आता है. और सपोज वी टेक अदर एग्जांपल. आपने कोई फर्नीचर मंगाया, ठीक है, एंड यू आर कैरिंग फर्नीचर फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर. आपने फर्नीचर मंगाया, सपोज यू आर रिसाइडिंग इन लखनऊ एंड यू टेक द फर्नीचर फ्रॉम कानपुर. तो फ्री में लेके तो नहीं आएगा, कुछ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन चार्ज लगेंगे इसमें. बिकॉज कोई भी सेलर को अपने कंधे में रख के तो लाएगा नहीं इसको. व्हेन यू परचेज फर्नीचर, या तो आपकी ड्यूटी है, पर आपने कहा भाई इट्स योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. आपने फर्नीचर परचेज किया 1 लाख रुपीज़ का, एंड देन ही से भाई इट्स योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू ट्रांसफर. ही से भाई आई विल चार्ज 10,000 मोर फॉर ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. तो द फर्नीचर कॉस्ट इज नॉट 1 lakh, नाउ इट्स 1,10,000. हाउ मच मनी यू आर पेइंग फॉर फर्नीचर? यू आर पेइंग 1,10,000. इज इट क्लियर? आप बोलोगे नहीं सर फर्नीचर तो 1 लाख का है. नो, बिकॉज यू आर पेइंग 10,000. यू आर पेइंग फॉर ट्रांसपोर्टेशन फॉर द न्यू फर्नीचर. तो फर्नीचर आप खरीद के ला रहे हो, तो फर्नीचर वैल्यू इज नाउ 1,10,000. सिमिलरली व्हेन यू परचेज मशीनरी, द मशीनरी कॉस्ट इज 1 lakh. Cost 1 lakh and 10,000 spent on installation. So this installation is a part of machinery only. We cannot write separately. वो installation जो machinery में लग रहा है is a part of machinery only. It means the machinery cost is 1,10,000, not 1 lakh. Please remember this thing. This is an important part. So here we are doing the questions. Note down please. Question is, transaction is expenditure on installation machine. You say expenditure on installation machine, installation of machine, the expense you incur on installation machine, or same thing, construction or building, construction on building, construction of building, the expenditure on installation of machine and on construction of building. Okay, how we pass the entry? So simple, the entry is simple here. हमने चाहे इंस्टॉलेशन मशीन को इंस्टॉल किया या बिल्डिंग कंस्ट्रक्ट की, इज अ पार्ट ऑफ एसेट ओनली. तो डेबिट व्हाट कम्स इन, हम पे क्या आ रहा है, वी राइट सपोज वी पे इंस्टॉलेशन, वी राइट मशीनरी अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश. Similarly, the expenses occur in construction or construction building, we write building account debit to cash. तो here the purpose is, मेरा कहने का जो मतलब है वो ये है, when whatever expenses occur on new machineries, जो भी पैसा न्यू मशीन में खर्च करते हैं उसके इंस्टॉलेशन पे, उसकी कंस्ट्रक्शन पे, उसकी ट्रांसपोर्टेशन पे, this is a part of that machine only. We cannot write machinery account debit, installation account debit to cash. No. बिकॉज इंस्टॉलेशन अकर न्यू मशीनरी. हाँ, मशीनरी खराब हो जाए, उसको रिपेयर करना पड़े, दैट्स अ एक्सपेंस. वो हम लेटर अभी पढ़ेंगे इसको. रिपेयर इज अ डिफरेंट पार्ट. आपने कोई मशीनरी खरीदी, वो एक साल बाद खराब होगी, आपने इसमें रिपेयर कराया, देन इज नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ मशीनरी. वो रिपेयर खर्चा अलग है. बट हियर इज टॉकिंग अबाउट द न्यू मशीनरी. यू परचेज अ न्यू मशीनरी, यू इंस्टॉल इट, आपने इसको इंस्टॉलेशन किया, इंस्टॉलेशन बिफोर वर्किंग. Earlier when the person purchased computer, he purchased the motherboard, ठीक है, separately, he purchased speakers separately, he purchased hard disk separately. तो उसको बाद में experts install करते थे and then they charge installation fees. वो installation fees charge करते थे. आज तो नहीं है, पहले 2000 early 2000 में, और ठीक है in between 2004 2005 it's very common to install the computers. So that's installation. It's an expense. But now when you install, you pay the for installation of new machinery. Is a part of assets only. So we pass a simple entry, machinery account debit to cash if the installation expense occur on machinery. On construction building, we write building account debit to cash because it's a part of assets only. So I hope this part is clear. You understand this part? Concept trade discount, concept of trade discount and cash discount. Okay guys, this is the expense portion. This is a portion we studied till now. In my next video, we will, in the last portion of journal entries, we will do adjusting entries. So tomorrow I will teach you how we'll do adjusting entry, or we call it closing entries. So guys, please take care. I will provide you a worksheet also, so please solve it regarding journal entries. If any case you find any problem, please do write to me. Please take care, guys. Bye.